my job as a wayfinder to finish what they started.
In the highly anticipated sequel, Moana 2, recent trailers have unveiled Moana's transformation into a wayfinding captain, accompanied by a new crew poised to assist her in answering the summons of their ancestors. As Moana navigates her newfound role and embarks on a daring journey, audiences are treated to a glimpse of the vibrant and immersive world that awaits them. With stunning visuals and a captivating storyline, Moana 2 promises to deliver an exhilarating cinematic experience that will resonate with fans of the original film and newcomers alike. Now that Moana is embarking on a new journey across the ocean, she will face many new challenges and tribulations. Today's video will discuss how Moana's next adventure could end.
Foot on its sands would break the curse, bring our people together again.
I know what I have to do.
Number 1. Moana meets her ancestors. Moana has always had a close connection to the spirit world. From a young age, she was chosen by the ocean to restore the heart of Te Fiti and stop the curse of darkness from spreading across the world. Moana's strong connection to the spirits may come from her bloodline, as her grandmother Tala was a sage woman who never forgot the stories of their ancestors or how they traveled the world as wayfinders. While the others in the village may believe her wisdom is strange, Tala never shies from embracing her knowledge and closeness to the spirits. She encourages Moana to embrace her connection to the ocean and follow her heart. Moana shares the same spirit of exploration as her ancestors. She doesn't think twice about stealing a boat and setting sail, becoming a natural navigator like the wayfinders who came before her. By the end of the original film, Moana restores the art of navigating to her people, allowing numerous members of the Motunui to travel the world in search of other civilizations. In the trailer for the sequel, Moana hears a call from her ancestors to go on another adventure across the sea, and she heeds their summons, setting sail with a new crew to search for more of her people. The end of the film may focus on the end of her journey, where Moana finally could have the chance to speak with the spirits of her ancestors. She's already capable of meeting and talking with those who have passed on, as in the original film. She meets her grandmother who died, with Tala visiting her to offer encouragement in her time of need.
Deliver him across the great ocean to restore the heart of Te Fiti.
Number 2. Moana finds the spirit world. Although the spirit world was no secret to Moana when she set sail on her original voyage, she never expected to venture there after meeting Maui and searching for Te Fiti. However, danger follows the woman chosen by the sea to save the world, and she finds herself in the monster-infested world called Lelotai. There she encounters Maui's former adversary Tamatoa, a giant crab who loves anything shiny and worthwhile, including Maui's magical fishhook. From the trailers for the sequel, fans know that Moana's next adventure will see her crossing paths with monstrous sea creatures, the gods, and her ancestors. It wouldn't be amiss if Moana and her crew find themselves in the spirit world, surrounded by creatures from their folklore and ancient beings who know profound secrets about their world. As Moana is heeding the call of her ancestors in the sequel, trying to follow their former paths to other civilizations, it would make sense for her to find a realm where their energy lingers, allowing her to meet with her distant relatives and the former chiefs of Motunui, who could share their wisdom with her. However, the first film shows how the best-intentioned creatures can turn cruel when they deviate from their original purpose. The story follows the themes of identity and self-discovery, showing how Te Fiti becomes corrupt after losing her heart and consumes the world in darkness. It's possible the ancestors called Moana because something had gone wrong in the spirit world, and Moana's connection to them means she is the only one capable of saving them. However, if the franchise wants to continue and have future adventures, the sequel could end on a cliffhanger, leaving Moana and her crew stranded with the spirits and otherworldly creatures.
Because if you are, I will gladly do so. In song form.
Number 3. Maui joins the gods. Maui is a demigod with extraordinary powers and abilities. He spends decades trying to prove his worth to humanity by completing incredible feats for them, including bringing them fire. These feats are described by the sentient tattoos on his body, which showcase his many achievements and adventures. Maui's desire to prove himself to humans stems from the deep emotional scars of his parents abandoning him as a baby. Despite this painful start in life, Maui was adopted by the gods and bestowed with incredible abilities, ultimately making him a demigod. However, Maui's actions led to him being punished after stealing Te Fiti's heart, causing chaos and darkness to spread across the world. It's unclear if the gods fully accepted him after helping Moana restore Te Fiti's heart. Nevertheless, there is a time skip between the two films, suggesting that Maui may have reconnected with with the gods who raised him. This reconnection could lead to Maui joining their ranks by the end of his second journey, allowing him to continue watching over Moana and her people while embracing his true purpose. He could become a god of navigation or extended travel, protecting humans as they sail across the sea. He is a known demigod and figure to the people of Motunui, and they may continue to welcome his presence on their island, offering him tributes and telling stories of his exploits to ensure his legacy remains known between generations.
Which is impossible because I got stuck here for 1,000 years trying to get the heart as a gift for you mortals.
Number 4. Maui makes the ultimate sacrifice. While Moana is the titular character from the franchise, she's not the only main character who makes her film beloved and well-received. The original film follows the subplot of Maui learning to accept himself and find his self-worth without attaching it to the praise and acceptance he receives from humanity. The sequel's trailer promises that Maui's story will continue and perhaps play a more significant role in the plot. The only gods shown in the original film were Te Fiti and her darker alter ego, Te Kā. However, the recent sequels introduced a new goddess, Matangi. Described as a strong and mysterious character, Matangi will be the secondary antagonist in the film. It seems like she will play Maui's enemy in the story, as she threatens him and Moana when they cross paths. She likely has a history with Maui, perhaps one of his previous enemies. She'll likely be a formidable foe, as she has an imposing demeanor and the ability to control bats. As she's already threatened Moana, Maui will likely do anything to protect his dearest friend. The two godly characters will likely engage in combat before the film's end, and their battle will be ferocious enough to impact the human world. While Moana and her crew are skilled and brave enough to journey across the world, defeating a god may be above them. With only Maui capable of standing against Matangi, the sequel could end with him making the ultimate sacrifice to protect his loved ones and their people.
You will be destroyed, and your Wayfinder too.
Now I kind of miss the lava monster.
Number 5. Moana retires for the next generation. Moana's journey to becoming the future chief of Motunui was deeply intertwined with her struggle to find fulfillment within her village. As the daughter of Chief Tui, it was her blood right to take on the role of chief, but Moana's heart yearned for the vast expanse of the ocean. Despite her love for her people and her home, the call of the sea was a constant tug on her soul, creating a sense of conflict within her. After returning from her courageous quest to restore the heart of Te Fiti, Moana assumed her position as the chief of her village. However, her longing for the ocean never faded. Instead of confining herself to the duties of chief, she continued to sail across the sea alongside her people, embracing her role as a wayfinder and navigator, perpetuating the legacy of her ancestors. In the upcoming sequel, Moana will again embark on a life-threatening journey to aid her people. This time, the path will lead her to face tempest storms, angry gods, and powerful spirits. As the adventure unfolds, Moana will realize that the challenges she encounters could be enough for a lifetime. This realization may lead her to consider settling down on Motunui, leaving the navigating and wayfinding to a future generation of sailors while focusing on nurturing and leading her people as their chief.
Gone a little ways past the reef.
It suits you.
As Moana's next adventure unfolds, audiences can expect a thrilling and captivating journey filled with challenges, triumphs, and the spirit of exploration. The anticipation for Moana 2 continues to grow with each teaser, and fans of the original film eagerly await the opportunity to join Moana and her new crew on their epic quest. With the promise of stunning visuals, a compelling storyline, and the enduring theme of self-discovery, Moana 2 is poised to leave a lasting impression on audiences of all ages, and will undoubtedly have an ending that will leave audiences raving for years to come.
I am Moana of Motunui. Aboard my boat, I will sail across the sea.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated on our uploads.
First, we get my hook.
Then save the world. Deal?
Deal.